Hi there. I'd like to share with you how the designs of the do-it-yourself face shield actually evolved. This is my first version. I did a video on this, so on my first attempt, I only used whatever was available in my house. I have I had this acetate. This is a presentation cover from Staples. I think I had six of this, and I have this, the weather strip, and I have this elastic. We also call it sewing elastic or garter. Now, because I ran out of materials, I went to Staples and ordered more presentation covers, the acetate, and then I bought this to replace the elastic, the sewing elastic, and then I ordered this from Amazon. Just the same, both these two items are actually weather strip for the windows. Now, you've seen the video of this one as well. And then I ran out of this one. So, oh, well, I still have this kind of foam, but somebody actually donated this blue strap. It's a stretch material. It's actually a tourniquet used in the laboratory for blood extraction. So I discovered that I have this eyelet puncher in my garage, and I have these eyelets. So I kind of used this, experimented on how I could do this. So I actually used the strap and then punch the eyelet there, and actually put some glue on here to reinforce it. But I discover that when the elastic is actually being pulled, there's a tendency that the elastic will come off from the eyelet, and the glue actually does not hold the materials together, probably because this one is glossy, this one is glossy, or probably my glue stick is just crappy, it's old, I don't know. So there's a little bit of improvement to be done. I'm not very confident if this one will be secure, especially when the nurses actually use this. It might come off, and accidental detachment at work is not good. So I actually send this to the frontliners with a little instruction on how they can reinforce this. So with this style, this is the third style. With this style, it's either they use Mighty Bond or anything, or any glue that's actually stronger than the regular glue gun, or they can actually use the fishing line and actually sew through the eyelet to reinforce it. See? So this way, this will be held in place, and when there's tension during the motion of pulling the elastic, hopefully the elastic will not come off. But then, this procedure is very tedious. It's so hard to use this. So, I need to come up with a simpler way to do it. And I will show you what I did. I ran out of this nice one-piece foam, so I'm going back to the leftovers that I used before, but this one is thin, so I need to actually use two pieces so that the shield will be far enough from the forehead to give way for the N95, and if ever the frontliner is actually using a pair of glasses. So let's get down to it. I'll show you. This is very easy, and we don't need special tools. Okay, this is your presentation binder. This is 11 inches. See, I have all these measurements laid out here. To make my work easier, I've actually done 100 pieces, and I just need to make my work faster. and my life easier. So this one is as wide as this paper that I taped here, so that's my guide. So what I do is actually just follow my guide, stick it there. So this one is thin, I need another piece, so I have another left over here. We have to use everything that we have, and the fastest way to do it. So I just stretch this and just put them together. This is cushiony, this is nice. So this is a tourniquet that was actually donated to me. So I'll just put it like this. So now, a simple way to do it is just to staple it. Because one of the things that I actually recommended for this one is to staple the strap to the acrylic. So now I'm going straight to that method, just staple it. But I need to do probably 2. So I have 2 marks on my stapler, so it will be uniform when I do it. It won't look as nice as the other one. That one looks very professional. That one looks very professional, but you know what? When we're doing this in a crisis, we have to be fast so that we can distribute the facials right away to as many frontliners as possible. Okay, now I'm doing 2. So you have to staple it that way because the right side of the staple will actually make the attachment a little bit stronger. But I figure that because this is metal, it can actually tear the acrylic. I discovered that in one of the 20 pieces that I actually finished. It could come off. This one will actually cut right through the acrylic. So I just thought of reinforcing it. This is the front of the facial. I know it looks ugly with this metal sticking out. We can actually put this, but then this time the right side of the staple should be here in front. This is not just for aesthetics. This is actually to reinforce the attachment so that it won't come off, hopefully, and making the attachment more secure. I hope this works. I'll be able to get a feedback from the people I would be donating these to. The beneficiary of this batch, around 20 pieces, would be the unit where my future daughter-in-law is actually working. She's actually at acute COVID care at VGH. So now the ugly stuff is actually covered by this little strap, and then the right side should be here to counter the pull. It actually makes it hopefully stronger, I hope. See, from the on and off, I don't know if this is going to be reused, but this one you can disinfect this. They can actually disinfect this with Cavicide. This I'm not so sure, so it is at the discretion of the nurse or the frontliner. if they want to reuse this. So I hope this is going to be stronger. All right, now to finish this off, remember I used this one to actually make the curve shape. So I've actually traced this and made a mark, and then we're just gonna cut this. There's a reflection, I cannot see. Okay, I got it. All right, so now this is the finished product. I am waiting for my other supplies to arrive tonight according to Amazon. This one is better according to Amazon. My order is arriving tonight at 8 p.m. This one will also be okay if you don't have any elastic, you don't have this tourniquet or whatnot. This is just to hold the face shield in place for emergency use. If this is the only material you have, then by all means use it if you're going to do that do-it-yourself face shield for the frontliners. You know, every bit of help is appreciated. If you can create and donate for the frontliners, that will be good for our friends and family members who are actually at the front line. So I hope all of this will be beneficial. This do-it-yourself steps will be beneficial, so that you can actually create from your own house and staying at home at the same time. So stay safe, everyone.